Hey, love, what you doing now? Hey, Patricia, how you doing, love? Got a doctor's appointment. Okay. Hope everything goes well. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Pretty good, anyway. For right now. Eye appointment. Okay. Mm. What you gonna have done? They just checking them, or what's going on? What do you carry? No, not much, love. Not much at all. Dinner time. Breakfast time here. Still awake. Yeah, easy to oversleep. Well, maybe it'll turn out to be not no whole lot. Jill says, "Hello, Carrie." I never liked going to the eye doctor either. But had to one time. They screwed mine all up. I can see good out, but just not up real close. They screwed mine up. It's like the nut job just didn't know what he was doing or something. I don't know what's going on. How many hours you done been up, Carrie? So I figured you worked yesterday till probably um how many hours have you been awake? Because I know yesterday you said you was headed home, so that was probably 8:30 ish, something to 9, and then 25, 26 hours. Yeah, I do the same thing though. That's just a starter point for me. They don't, and it takes a toll on you. They really do. Like it's like you step outside yourself or something. No, it's not. And I do it all the time. I got what 3 hours sleep yesterday. Or well, this morning. And then Jill called, and there was about mm, 4:30, something like that. Been up ever since. Yeah, you'll know today. 3 operations. Yep, that's about right, Carrie. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but when I was younger, man, I could step a couple days, go to work my 12 hours, come home, do it again. Didn't seem like it really bothered me then, but now, I go. After probably about 25, 26 hours, then you start really getting into it. I worked too. I worked at a factory, and then I helped Daddy. Yeah, plus school. Uh, I didn't do that part, but I would have to help Daddy and them. Every day I was off, so I just really didn't get much sleep, but it didn't seem to matter. But now, they come after one day, you're like, you ain't even yourself. Well, what time is it? You gotta go where you gotta go. Okay. I always slept in school. I really didn't get good grades, um, except for history. I did all right there. That's it. About another hour. Well, maybe you get that over with and then get back and get you some daggum rest. But this earlier this morning, you went to sleep, you probably never got up in time. That's what happened to me yesterday. Or, yeah. People say, "Did you not go through school?" And I said, "Yeah, I went through school, front door out the back." About what I did. I see your comments all the time, Patricia. Um, Off today and then back on for the weekend. Hmm. Okay. What day's just what? Wednesday, the 25th. But we ain't got many days to narrow it down. Um, Everything really start picking up around the third and fourth. So. Hmm. But yeah, Trish, I see your comments all the time. Though. Now, a lot of people say they can't see their comment or whatever. I don't know why that, but we do. We see them come in. There's very rare time when we don't see somebody's coming and they throw it up saying, "Do you see me?" Yeah, we're gonna have another night like that. We if Christy and Joan and everybody's on tonight, it might get a little wild. Uh, I believe I had more fun that night than I've had in months. I'm telling you, and it's good because I can have fun right here in my own home. Don't have to get out. And it's with good people. I keep telling her, she's the leader in this outfit. She caused it. Other people just stepped in too deep. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to put 5 gummy bears in a bag for each, and it will only tell if one of them is bad, or if all of them might be bad, or if just a couple. Who knows? But she's talking about no swallow. I said, listen, good girl, swallow. So that's the only way to win the iPad is you have to chew it, you have to swallow, and then open your mouth so that it's going. I mean, that's the only way. And buddy, I tell you what, we got her wound up. Man, it was something else. Challenging me, dadgummit. When she watches it, she's gonna be like, "He's on it again." I'm like, "No, we just damn talking about it. Damn, wait till the night. Damn, get on here." You know, actually, that's not a bad thing to do anyway. That way I can interact with everybody. They can make a little short clip with their cell phone, send it to me. I can play it on the TV. Everybody can watch it. Everybody can see what kind of fools we are, and it's all a lot of fun. So people like to cut up and carry on. This is the place you need to be. Yeah, yeah, you heard part of it. Now we had Risa where she couldn't even sit in her seat straight. And then she come in, she said, "I got a migraine." That night, Cricket jumped in, and several others. I think I can't remember how many was on during that little chat. I should have turned the box off during that, but it was good. I think now though she wishes she hadn't did it. But it's okay. Like I said, it now of course that night we there's no way we're gonna be able to once I get their uh, videos in. There's no way we're gonna be able to keep that night PG. So that's why I told them I said hide your husbands, hide your children, whatever you got. Because they're gonna get right up in here that night, and they know that that night I'm going to be displaying their clips, from the bedroom. So I'll be in the bedroom on live that night. So yeah, it got me so tickled, man. I like to get choked a couple of times. There's you. Morning, Reese. How you doing, love? We was just talking about y'all, how we got y'all wound up the other night with your migraine and everything. I don't know what I'm gonna put in them yet. Um, like I said, I'm gonna give each one of them 5 in a bag. Not every one of them be hot, even if I do a hot one. But if I if I do, it's gonna be something else. It was. We need to, to do that all the day on time, man. I'm tired of coming in here having to get serious though. I mean, everybody in the house that night was going. The jelly belly. You talking about the thing that me and Joseph did? That uh, I got a box of that stuff somewhere. Um, it's a you flick this thing and it comes around and tells you. Yeah, or just take it to a different post office, love. That's what I had to do many times. Like this post office up here, I don't use it. I go down in town and do it. Well, it was. What is the name of that daggum game? You got jelly beans and they all got a flavor. You got you. There's 2 in each one. There's a good one, a bad one, a good one, a bad one, good one, a bad one. And boy, they got some bad tasting ones in there. Um, Bean Boozle. That's the name of it. Bean Boozle. See, me and Joseph did that, and then we tried to pull a prank over on Wanda, and they going to um, I I myself, if you're close to it, that'd be cool. But if you got one maybe 10 minutes away at the most, or so, I would just go to a different one and say, "Look, I tried to send this. They sent it back. I think they put in the wrong letter or number. I needed to get to this address because you had what I had, so I gave it to you. Uh, you know, uh, Pamela been able to send things and this and that, so um, they just did it wrong. Because, like I said, it wouldn't have took 2 days to get here, love. My God, I can drive from here to you in that 5.5 hours. I, I tell you, it started off good, and then of course Christy had to start off, you know. But I cannot stand, really and truly, just when me and the fam's here. I'm telling you, I cannot stand just only doing paranormal every day. I can't. Um, I like to swap it up. Yeah. Well, there's 5. Well, that's if Tori holds up her end of the deal. Right now, we got Donna, Ladybug, Christy, and Tori. So we'll see. Well, I was JD's paranormal for a long time, and a lot of people just punch in JD. You know, they weren't thinking of the paranormal side. But a lot of people Google things down in the South, and you can punch in near about anything you want as long as it's got a J in front of it and something South, and it'll pull up John Southern Vlogs. That's why I changed it to it. Hey, Blue, back again. There's one of those hurts so good, make it hurt so good. Reese, well, her daggum headaches and Christy getting all hipped up on gummy bears. Yeah, people like watching my challenges. But just between me and you and Gatepost, I'm telling you, they hurt. I know everybody laughs at it, but they hurt. I don't have nothing. I don't. Yeah. I don't, well, I got one that don't burn you, and that's it. Um, there you go. Well, at least you got something out of it. uh, there's people dodging it like bullets, man, trying to stay out of line of fire at night. And then, Joni jumped in because, of course, she was trying to take up for her daughter. I didn't have her a bit. She just got deeper in mud. So, yeah, it ended up turning out great. If we would have done that from the beginning to the end, they don't tell where that night would have went. But what I could do, I can say no will. But what I could do is get me all my gummy bears, marinate them, and pour a little bit of every and each sauce I have, and marinate it for 24 hours. Put in the freezer, let it chill, put them in bags. But it's all going to depend on how Christy sends the bread. If it's not hot, if it's not bitter, then I'll go kind of easy on it. But if they get me, you better believe I'm getting them. I mean, that going okay. The fire's fire, and I told them. She started this. Well, I won't swallow stuff. No, good girl, swallow. You just need to pray that the good Lord gives you a big enough throat to swallow with. She's like got strangled on her gummy bear. Bunch of crazy, isn't it? But I love it. I really do. And I still say, I'm the type of person, if I say something, I keep my word. If we could have more times like that, I would be on a lot more. Yeah, that's it. Because who knows? Between now and then, if we can stir it up enough, they may be more people, step in this crossfire. I didn't figure nobody but Christy would really get in it. Then it was like Joni was inching her way in. But poor old Pamela, she just fell off the cliff, man. She just went head first in it. And she was like, oh no, what have I done? Kind of thing. But You challenge me. Damn it, you gonna get it. But I won't burn them out too bad. In paranormal, I have tried and tried and tried to tell people this. Paranormal is based on timing. When you're constant, day in, day out, day in, day out, you're not actually giving the deceased time to think of what they need to speak about. Once we've called out names, it gives them time to reflect on who's calling their name. When they get enough energy, see me, they can actually sit here and see chat. They can connect with that person's energy. They can connect with everybody here. And when you do that, that's why sometimes I go a couple of days or maybe a day without doing it. When I pick it back up and start it again, you always get 10 times more than you did to start with. People should see that. But I just do not like doing it every daggone day. Man, there's I figured tonight it's gonna be pretty funny. If I and people can distract you so easy. I mean, we was doing good that night too. We was hearing a lot of stuff. And I went and fixed me a drink, okay, because I run out. I was in the kitchen and I heard Summer. I was watching it a little bit ago. I had to replay it because I had to watch it back. That's the first time I got to watch it back. And I heard Summer say, "Well, I need bread." That tickled me. And then the comments that Reese and them were throwing out, man, ain't no way in the world not to laugh at that, man. That's why I need the video from behind me to see the chat so people can see the comments. Because people watch it after, well, the ones that's on, they know what was said, but the ones that's watching later, they're just hearing what I'm saying if I don't read out your comments. They would have seen it like that night. Okay. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, love? We're sitting here chit-chatting it up. Bless you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see you, love. I thought a good bit about what you was talking about earlier. um, Munchies snack mix, um, Sun Chips, Roll Gold, Doritos, Cheetos, and pretzels. Yeah, good old pretzel. No, I ain't got no more rest. Good morning. How you doing, love? No, not really. I ain't. That's the first time I've tried dating, but so far I ain't getting nothing out of it. Yes, Lisa. 100%. If you woke up this morning, it's because the Lord let it. Let it happen. You be thankful for it. But yeah, we're just sitting here chit chatting. Drinking my coffee and eating some stupid flaming hot junk. I Man, I need to get you out here at least. A lot of people don't realize. I don't care if it's a sandwich, a piece of chicken. If I have a piece of fried chicken, I'm putting put some hot sauce on it. Most time I use my Louisiana, but you'd be a good one to do a challenge with. It, I think they're good if you got a good lineup. Um, so me and Joseph, we started off from the bottom. We worked with Louisiana, worked up to like a jalapeno, and then on up, on up. We didn't just bear right into the main stuff. Um, so far, Dave's Insanity, Black Widow, Carolina Reaper, and Scorpion Pepper extract is the worst. Cayenne's okay. You just don't really have enough heat if you did it by itself. Um, you would have to, for me, you'd have to grind it up, make it into a liquid, and then soak whatever you wanted for a few hours, probably to get the real heat out of it. But I mean, it's got good taste. But if I am correct, Risa does a lot. When she said hot sauce, she's talking about Louisiana. Um, Now, I have found tobacco sauce. I don't remember where in the world I got it, but it will light you up. If I could ever find it again, I'll know it when I see the bottle. I'm gonna get it. As soon as Christy sends me the bread, I got them both sitting right here. That's what we're waiting on, love. So, yeah, I need all of you in help tonight. Stir this up. Y'all know what to do. Frank's. Hey, Frank's, especially the wing sauce. That's good. Daggum. I don't care what you put on. You can hear about put Frank's on that sandwich, which I put Louisiana on. Yeah, keep it matched. Two more. Hey, Tori, how you doing, love? But I'm ready for it. I am literally ready for it. Usually I wait for Joseph, but on this one, since she called me out on it, I'll do it myself. Uh, so even if I sent them something hot, I've still got two daggum things to do here. It ain't just one jar, it's two. Matter of fact, I didn't even read that one. Let me get this light on. Maybe 2 months light. I don't know. Let me see what it says here. Tomato, onion, red and green, yellow, orange, bell pepper vinegar, green chili, yellow hot sauce, jalapeno, pavlonia, serrano, green onion pepper, habanero, Trinidad scorpion. Now, the only thing different than just plain scorpion pepper, if it's a liquid, it's about 4 million Scoville. But if it's an extract, it's twice that. So it'd be about 8 million Scoville. Um, Scorpion red pepper, salt, garlic, all naturally, and citric acid, spices. That gum. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? Uh, Vine ripened Roma, tomatoes, hatch roasted green chili, yellow onion, vinegar, jalapeno, ghost pepper, garlic, cilantro, Carolina Reaper, extract. Uh-oh. Pepper, kosher salt, naturally all citric acid spices. So they put it over on me this time. I'm gonna get them back. Like, I don't care. Good morning to you too, love. Good deal. Uh-uh. I ain't tried that. But as far as right now, um, the only thing that I don't have that is supposed to top them two is what they call crystal. It's in a dropper. Um, they say one drop is enough for 12 people to put them in the hospital. I Googled it. It's like $90 a bottle. I'm going to get one, but me and Joseph both will have to do it. Because I ain't going to die by myself. he, he, he can at least sit here and have sympathy pain. Family that sick together, stick together. I'll Google that name and see what it pops up. Talk to me. Hang on, guys. Let me go fix TV for her. Um, that'd be pretty neat to check it out though. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Fire. Let me write that down. Hmm. I'll know just in a minute. Now I do like spicy chili. I mean, I like plain chili, but it just ain't fun if you don't spice it up. Oh, here we go. That's got Trinidad in it. Now hotter with over 50% Carolina Reaper and 25% Trinidad. Listen to this, guys. Anywhere from $15.98 to $153 a bottle. And right now it's out of stock. I don't know if this is just on their site, but boy, howdy. Hmm. Y'all Google that and look at it. Fireera. Firearrhea. That just looks mean. It's like a volcano with a devil coming out of it. And here is the price on it. Man, hold on. Here's one on Amazon. Only 8 left. All right. I'll go ahead and order it. That way, at least I'll have it. Yes, I will, love. I'll tell her. Yeah, spicy chili is great. Slap your mama. Yeah. You got that right. If I was to get it and it not do no more than what that other is, they're going to get an open bottle back. That's all I know to tell them. That would be a straight up false advertising right there, especially to people like me that do challenges. That'd make somebody ill. But hey, that's a good point for cayenne pepper. That's good in chili. Uh, Cayenne has really got a good flavor, but if you overdo it, it can get bitter. If you put the right amount in it, like in a big pot of chili, it'll be some of the best tasting chili you can have, and it won't make it that hot. Burn all the way through. Yeah, most of them will. You know, that's like, well, now me and Joseph, we can do Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Trinidad too. But when you mix them both together, you mixed up a hornet's nest. Very, very hard to get rid of. It can last about 6 hours. Uh, the only thing so far I have failed on was the last for this 2024 one chip challenge. And it was because it was so bitter. It wasn't because it was so hot that made me sick. It was just the bitterness. I've got a gag line and I can't handle it. And Joseph, I had to get him back sometime last year because he had me to smell one before I tried it. And he knows better than that junk. My gag line is terrible. And anyhow, I like got sick on that one. So that's when we started really getting into the Carolina Reaper and all that. And I was at the mall one day and found the scorpion extract. I said, okay. So it was thick. It was thick. We was going to do a challenge. Now, this was at my old place over here, down here in Alabama. I took a spoonful of it, took out some of the Carolina Reaper in the bottle, put that Trinidad in it, shook it up. It had a little dropper with it. And while he was over there doing what Mother wanted him to do, I put them drops in his bowl. I mean, in his spoon. And I put regular in mine. He grabbed his head and he said, "What in the world?" And I mean, he was on the garbage can. He couldn't even get out of that little corner where I had him in. Because I always boxed him in because I know that I had to keep him on frame. Because if not, Joe would be gone. So I got his butt back. People ought to go back and watch some challenges. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you challenge me to something, by George, I'll set your pants on fire. I showed these this morning, but for some that just now on, here's some things one is doing as well. Little fans, little Oriental fans. Got red, purple. I think she makes things look good. 50% chance of showers today. Okay, love. Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit more. But the rest of y'all, any of you, or any of y'all else, like spicy stuff? Or maybe you'll have internet around 8 o'clock tonight, love. I think Risa can verify that. You can, you know, if you're not the hot type person to like hot stuff, if you start out with that Louisiana, put it on a sandwich, you can work yourself up from there. You'll know your limits, but that's just like a steak. If you dig them, cook it all the way, you take the taste out of it. You'll be all right though. You don't much think you'll lose no power today. No. But the ones that's on here now, I do tonight. Um, help me out. Help me stir it up about that bread on Christy's behalf. Yeah, I do too. But now that we started having to do challenges, you learn real quick the ones that's got good flavor and the ones that don't. Mm. When I pop top on these things, it might so in the room here. I bet you there's nothing nice about none of that right there. That gummit. So it's only fair to have some bread to go along with it. You know that salsa is going to be chunky. It's going to have seed in it. Okay. I'm going to have to get a gallon of milk sitting here that night, regardless of what I eat with it. It's going to light me up. And I'd be dang if they're going to sit back and get a laugh and don't get a little taste of it themselves. I told them, remember the word reverse. I'm not sure they thought of that. I think that olive oil, hunt. I have got a gag line. Okay, if a hair gets in my mouth, I'm dead. Olive oil, it may be slippery, it may be slick, but not slick enough to get down this throat. Dadgummit. I had a hair one time get in my mouth when I was younger. I was at a restaurant and I thought they were going to call in the Air Force. I can't reach back there and get it out. I liked that. We never went back to that place. I can't do stuff like that. It's 1,000 wonders I can eat and drink. I'm telling you. A lot of people, have a gag line, but it's further back on the tongue. Not me. That daggum far on the tongue, that's it. You go past it, I'm out. Very bad. Well, yeah. But you got to think there's a whole lot you can do with a tip of your tongue. But past that, I can't. I have tried. Cannot. Um, that's like spaghetti, things like that. I have to chop it up real fine. One of them noodles get hung back there. I can't get that. I was choked to death. Wouldn't that be some junk? Here lies JD choked on a noodle. Hey, give me. And knowing this bunch around here, that's what they'd put on it too. No. The noodle got him. Yeah. Back. Good deal. I dated an old girl one time. And I asked her, I said, "What's your favorite food?" She said, "Italian." I thought, okay. That weekend popped up. I said, "Where you gonna go?" She said, "Olive Garden." I said, "I ain't never been in there. I don't know." I said, "What about McDonald's?" She said, "I look like a McDonald's girl." I said, "Yeah." She said, "What you mean?" I know what she was getting at. She said, "You that cheap?" I said, "No, I'm not that cheap." I said, "There ain't nothing wrong with a good Big Mac." She said, "Well, what's wrong with Italian food?" And I said, "Well, Italian food will kill you." She said, "Why?" I told her. She got tickled, and I got her off the subject of that. And we ended up at some Chinese restaurant. But I can't do it. Okay, love, be careful. Did they blood pressure? Yeah. I taught her right quick, like, I don't, I know there's girls out there that have high expectations and all this. People, if they think they're too good to go to a certain restaurant, to me, in my eyes, they're not worth fooling with. That'd be the same way for a woman for a man. Yeah. Chinese food, though, you can eat it, eat. You get full, and it won't be an hour, and you're ready for something else. Hey, Lisa. Hey, doing, love? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like going to Outback and Red Lobster and everywhere else. Sometimes you just don't know how that first date's gonna be. You go spend 80 to 100 bucks on somebody, it ain't worth a flip. Because once you get talking to somebody, it don't take but a couple minutes to figure them out. There you are, done wasted your good money. I'm all right, love. We just chit chat, cutting up. I've had them to say weird, stupid things like, I had one time said, "You're too nice." I had one to say, "I'm too country fried." I'm like, "You're checked out." She said, "Why so quick?" I said, "Because you say something about the South, you're saying something about me." I said, "I'm country as it gets." She said, "Well, I'm from. I was born and raised in North Dakota or somewhere. I don't remember where she's from." I was, "Well, that's good for you. Get back on up there." So I had a tag made that said, "Welcome to the South, now go home." Everywhere I went, Smoky Mountains, Kentucky, everywhere I went, people was reading my daggone tag. That one old man stopped at a store, and I left my camera running, and tickled me to death, man. Tickled me. He was way across the parking lot and walked all the way over there, standing there looking at my tag, put his hands on his hips. He said, "I want you to look at this." I thought, yeah, he's from up north. I think we was in Bristol, Tennessee at the time. It tickled me the way he acted. Is your blood pressure okay, love? Can y'all hear me or what? I have to check my volume. There, ladybug. How you there this morning, love? Okay. I was just making sure. Sometimes I sit here and ramble on, don't get a word back. Just on the phone with the doctor. There's somebody I don't like talking to. I don't like talking to the doctor. I always try to make it a quick conversation. You like to listen to my stories? Yeah, I don't like being sick either. That's terrible. Yes, blood pressure's okay. Just my post says benign. Okay. Yeah. Well, I could sit all day and I could probably take him write a book about my life, or my Uncle Larry. For y'all that don't know, um, my Uncle Larry, he took 12,000 votes one time. This guy, still to this day, he is 64 years old. The man can climb a power pole upside down. All his life, people would bet him just to see it. And just one that I heard about, uh, a boy uh, named Travis. Um, I've seen him when he was young. Heard his mom passed away, and I never got any other in touch. So I seen his grandma one day in town, and uh, I heard her talking to someone about a child, uh, and I heard her say the name Travis. So it wouldn't surprise me any, but I'm yet to find out. Um, it'd be nice. It'd be nice for him to come around and hang out and get to know and whatnot. Me and her dated back when I was 17, 18 year old, I guess. She passed 8 or 9 years later, I suppose. I don't know. Your son's name's Travis? Awesome. I heard it was Travis Jordan something. I don't know the last name. Grandchildren love stories. Yeah. Uh, but they had Larry to climb up a power pole. He was going to hook up somebody's cable. And he just so happened to have a pair of wire pliers in his back pocket. And somehow or another, he was turning around and the little curly wire that was sticking out touched him on the palm of the hand. It went through his body and come out both butt cheeks, about that big around on both butt cheeks. It blew him off. He landed about 40 feet from the pole. Alton, the guy that was over the power here then, said that that was back in '98. Said that what started his heart back was when he hit the ground, and they called everybody. I had come from Daddy's, and they had called Mama, my grandmother, and she said, "I cried." And I said, "What's going on?" She said, "Everybody's at the hospital with Larry." And I said, "Well, let's go." So we got down there and walked in. When we got on his floor, you could smell him. They said the blood in his veins was bubbling, skin just hanging off. It was terrible. Hey, Judy. Hey, done love. And he daggum had some type of um, skin put on over it, a lot of it, and he still can't straighten his arm all the way out. He's got like a little bend in a little bit, so messed him up. He's been shot. He's been stabbed. He had that 12,000 volts. He's like a cat, got 9 lives or more. Here a while back, he had a wreck and they come mess himself all up. Hey, Angela, how you doing, love? He ran into a block wall somewhere, but he had a load of block on the back of his truck come in on him, and I mean, it just bruised him up and whatnot. But he looked like a raccoon when he come out of there, black eyes and all swelled up. Y'all look at my YouTube shorts, or I think I even made a video of him. Y'all can see it. he, he's something else, I'm telling you. I have no idea, but you tired but doing good. Well, I'm hanging in there, love. Wanda's okay. She's in there eating breakfast. I'm sitting here supposed to be eating something hot. That ain't working. Wasted $3 on bunch of bull. You ever seen them? Munchies. They taste good, but ain't got no daggone heat to it. I gotta do something building myself up for these stupid sauces here. Yeah. You know, I made pop top on these today. Now that I'm thinking about it, as long as y'all do me the favor I asked, when you know who gets on and raise it, you definitely know what to do. The rest of you do too. Angela and Judy, if you don't know, Christy has challenged me to a duel. So I hope y'all go back and watch that video. But I will pop the top on this today and try on to see what, just a little bit, just see what it does. And I'll get something in here. I got some milk now. I might get me a couple pieces of light bread or something like that. Go with. You like jalapenos? You don't? Yeah, I do too. Phone. Yes, label. That's what you do. You got to call free walk. Um, but these are really sit in front of me so long I can't hardly not do it. I don't know if Joseph's working today or not. I'll check directly and see. I wish I could get a hold of something hot up in here. Bunch of that drop, not get nothing. One thing kind of coated is these things. Yeah. Well, that's why I say work your way up. That way you know your boundaries. But I'm telling you, a little bit of spice and something sometimes will give it flavor. But if I do try these, that'll give me a head start on knowing what I'm up against. And like I said, I'll just do a little bit in a spoon and give me some milk and some bread up in here. Who knows? That might be enough to knock your top off. Jalapeno salt. Yeah. I'll tell you what, good stuffed bell pepper with some hamburger meat. Need to season it with like some taco seasoning first, but stuff that down in there. Get you some mozzarella cheese, put in there. Get you a little bit of diced up jalapeno put in there, and top it again with another bit of uh, cheese. Throw it in the oven for a little while. Man, you got you something. Yeah, I'm gonna try it live. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, I'll try. I'll try it on the show here. Um, can't eat anything too spicy. Yeah. Um, I may come on a few times today because I've got nowhere to go today. I don't reckon. Um, but I want more people on here to see, and instead of them saying, "Well, why didn't you wait till I was on?" Well, they gonna get on here. But I think with some bread and milk, be all right. Might see me go in a panic, but usually me and Joseph, well, except for this last time, uh, we usually work ourselves up to it. Do a couple things a couple days beforehand. This last time we didn't get to do it, but I hadn't either. I thought I could with this junk, but it ain't working. False advertisement. Bunch of bull. Maybe y'all need to tell me a good time for y'all. Let me go get me a smoke. Can y'all think about a good time here directly for me to do that? So it is 10 minutes after 9 now. What would be a good time for you guys? Talk to me. Lisa Wood, welcome, love. Hope you subscribe. 3 to 6. Look, I'm looking at the clock and it says 9:11 again. I'll prove it. I'll prove it, prove it, prove it. If I can hurry with it. Got me say up at the top. That gummit. That gummit. It's gonna change on me. 9/11 again. Every time I look at that gum, won't take you too long over there. Okay. Fruit Loop. Well, if I'm gonna go, well, would be a good starter to get things started up. So if I go live, well, I know Christy's probably piled up in the bed, but maybe two. I'm gonna say maybe 2 o'clock. How about that? Come on about 2. That way Christy will have a good chance to be here and y'all can stir it up. About the bread she's supposed to be making me. And I can try this and we'll just chill out for a while. And then I'll go back live again at 8. None of that. Compliment that gun. How's that sound to y'all? 2 o'clock? Let me know something. Hello, people. How's about 2 o'clock? Surely everybody ain't having an internet problem. Well, there's two. If I'm gonna try this junk, y'all gonna have to be here. It's 2 o'clock, good number. Good deal. There's three. Okay. All right. So I will. That's right. Be there, be square. I'll go ahead and cut it here, and I will see you guys at 2 o'clock. Love every one of you.